Andrew Wiggins hadn't played since February 13th. He gave the Warriors good minutes tonight, productive off the bench, 28 minutes, 17 points. Here he is.
Good players early. Second half didn't really make as much shots, but still competed.
Steve said maybe you got a little more tired in the second half. Did you feel that?
Maybe it looked that way, but I felt good though.
This is the first time in your entire career that you came off the bench. How did that feel? Did that change the way you either approached the game, prepared for the game?
I approached it the same way. Didn't really switch nothing up because I haven't came off the bench before. But I do whatever the team needs me to do. When I go out there, step on the floor, I compete.
All your teammates in Kerr said they'll take you taking those shots every time that you're going to make them. Do they feel good coming out of your hand?
That last one felt amazing. Yeah. It did. Didn't go in though, but it's only up from here. I know I'll make more shots.
What does it take to be off since the All-Star break and all of a sudden the ball finds you and put those shots up? I mean, a lot of people would turn those shots down.
Yeah, I'm here to compete, and I believe in myself and what I can do. I missed that shot tonight, but I know the next one's going in.
Andrew, how much it looked like your instincts, cutting without the ball, it seemed like that came back immediately. How do you feel about that aspect of the game? And I have one follow-up question after that.
I feel like that went well today, just cutting, moving without the ball. I feel like that's Warriors basketball. You never stop moving, cutting, and playing for one another.
And Steve looked like he kind of intercepted you after the game and said something to you. What was sort of the gist of his message?
Oh, just welcome back. That was it. He's just happy to have me back.
How did the jumper feel, during your absence? I know you got up shots. Just how did it feel through that process and leading into the game?
It felt good. Even during the game, a lot of the shots I missed felt good. That's why I'm not too worried about it. Just got to take my time. I feel like I rushed a few that didn't need to be rushed. Every game's an adjustment.
Draymond said you played even better in the scrimmages leading up to this, and you made every shot. Did you know you were going to be playing this well? How important were those scrimmages to you, and how well did you play in those scrimmages?
The scrimmages were important. Just getting back in rhythm. Just playing the way that I want to play, playing like myself, and just especially for conditioning. Just that level of play. What was your second question?
How well were your teammates were raving about you?
No, I feel like I played pretty good. I was making my shots, I was attacking the rim, making plays for others. I just felt like myself being back on the court.
Yeah, Andrew, it was 9 points for De'Aaron in that first half, and then 29 in the second half. What stood out to you as the difference that allowed him to get rolling there?
He's a hell of a player. You see the ball go in a couple times. It gives you confidence, gets your energy up. And he got going that second half. And, once a player gets going, it's kind of, tough to stop him. But, every game is adjustment. Every playoff game is different than the other. So we just got to adjust.
Why is the left corner so much your spot? And given if the shot felt so good off your hand and knowing their history in that spot, how surprised were you when it didn't go in?
I was disappointed when it didn't go in for sure. Just it was a big shot, and the game's on the line. But that won't stop me from shooting the same shot next game.
Why is that spot so comfortable for you?
I don't even know. I get a lot of shots up. I practice, shoot a lot of corner shots. So over the years, it's just gotten better and better.
Andrew, talk about the atmosphere of the crowd, if it had any effect on you personally or your teams.
I love it. I love it when the fans are loud and they're into the game. I feel like that's playoff basketball. That's what you want to play in.
4 blocks. Is that just energy? What was that about? And that's a career high, I think.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's just energy and just trying to stay involved. Trying to do everything I can to, create extra, possessions for us or anything, I take pride in defense.
I know you came back when it felt, it was safe. When was the time to come back? But also, did you come back to feel this? Was this part of like you wanted to be able to be in the middle of something like this?
To be honest, I just came back because I felt like the situation had gotten better, and I feel like it worked out perfectly. You know, because I don't want to miss this moment. You know, so I'm happy I'm back.